mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both qualities will be pivotal as this important occasion unfolds. We cannot wait to find out who will prevail. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on... Oh, surely! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Nice weight on the pass. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Chance to play it in. Really good build-up, but no end product. Here's the side France will go with. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide.
A big moment here, Derek.
Keeper getting the touch. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Good work from Argentina to win it back. This could be troublesome. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Alvarez. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. Distributing it well. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Messi. That's a high-quality pass. Can he take advantage? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the ball in behind the defenders. Pretty straightforward in the end. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, not a free kick that's going to linger long in the memory, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the less said about that free kick, the better, I think.
Tagliafico. Good visualisation and execution. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Rather congested in the middle of the park. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. A good vision there. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And coolly done in the end. Hernandez. Oh, big chance. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, let's find out if France can take advantage of this set piece. Is it going to be? Well, it would have been spectacular had it come off. Alas, the execution left a lot to be desired.
But it's always going to be difficult to make the right connection there. That was a difficult chance.
Excellent vision. Is it going to be? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. That's a good pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Alvarez. Great effort to keep that one in play. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And France did well to win it back. Hernandez. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Chance to cross. Opportunity to level it. It was on its way in. Aurélien Tchouameni. And he couldn't quite get himself back onside, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Messi. Promising attack, this. Messi. Shielding the ball superbly. Good use of advantage there. Alvarez. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Oh, that's a great piece of goalkeeping. It wasn't a bad free kick either. Trying to open them up. He's just got to continue his run. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Well, he's given us away. Well, very close to half-time now. And
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
to square the game. Into the sea stuff.
Well, let's take another look at this pass from Mbappe. He has so much vision, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Crossing opportunity. Can he finish this? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And a short corner, let's see. Messi. And with that, the first half draws to a close. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he's got to be pleased with his first half performance. He was certainly one of the better players on the pitch.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Can he do it to take the lead? And able to close down the shot. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Chance to attack using width. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Could be threatening, and a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, Argentina are playing well up until the final third, but their finishing has let them down. Just look at those stats.
Real chance. they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Lisandro Martinez. And he might be through here. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Messi. Fernandes. Teammates available. Incisive pass.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Messi. Martinez. Nicely cut out. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And he takes on the shot. Well, the angle was... but not working the goalkeeper at all.
Well, wrong decision, I would say. He was never going to score from there.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Messi. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Dybala. Spot on with that tackle. Could play it in. It's a neat move. Messi. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Could be troublesome. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. So back underway. 3-1 the score. Messi. Lionel Messi, and easily intercepted. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Pulls it back, could reduce the deficit. Referee let that one go. Well, a lovely chip, and it had a chance.
Well, it's a really good effort, but he just can't get it underneath the crossbar.
And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. Well, that one has promise. Taking care of business defensively here. Ezequiel Palacios. Now the attack fizzled out. He has teammates around him. Mbappe tries his luck. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Martinez. France come away with it. And so it will be a corner. Fired over by Messi. And the danger cleared. And France with acres of space to attack. Could be an amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, that certainly wasn't a clean challenge. Over to the referee. What did she think about it? And that's the end of his story today. He's off.
Well, I can't believe he's done that. He was always going to be in trouble after that challenge.
Dybala. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And teammates around him. Can he get one back? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Can't miss, surely. And all is well again. At one point, I wasn't quite sure we were going to be saying that.
Well, it's a good...
The final whistle, and there's no... A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. It's Manchester City. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Good evening and welcome. There's so much to be enthused about going into tonight's contest here at the home of Manchester City. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's heard it. Great opportunity! Oh, good work by the keeper. Foden. And And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Ruben Dias in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Phil Foden in central midfield. And providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. De Bruyne. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Trying to open up the defence. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Bellingham. And Bellingham. And it might be. Simple save, really. Foden. City finding space on the flank. It needs an accurate cross. Textbook defending inside the box. Might go ahead. And a good take under duress there. Happy to shoot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Gvardiol. Might lead to a chance. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Successfully cut out. Mbappe. Brilliant pass. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
And defensive play to be applauded. Mendy. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? He's in behind. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Real Madrid regaining possession. And threaded through by Mbappe. It should be. Oh, offside. How marginal was that? But the flag is raised. Foden. Haaland. Opportunity to level it. Terrific save. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And the advantage is with City. Do they mean business on this occasion? Thwarted by the post. Well, threat over for now.
Well, City and I can't believe they're not leading here, but they're certainly creating one or two chances
Oh,
now.
look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Haaland. And the ruling is offside here. Mendy. Here's Valverde. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Haaland. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, City are so unlucky not to be level now, but you do sense a goal is coming.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Wonderful chance! And nicely parried away. And Real pushing to add to their lead. It's a corner. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Can someone get on the end of this? And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And cuts inside. Oh, breezing past him. Can he put it in? And that's what they needed, Manchester City. A goal to level matters here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Terrific defending to stop them progressing. Foden. Nice weight on the pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Doku. Real come away with it. Might work out. An alert piece of defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Valverde. And that is offside. And showing fine vision. Offside it is. Such Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Well, you might say par for the course as far as Erling Haaland was concerned in the first half. Stuart, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think he'd be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal and a good overall performance from him.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Keeper did his job to begin with. A pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Over it comes. Under pressure to get it away. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Given away by Real Madrid. Released it nicely. Well, good vision. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Perfect tackle. Lewis. Haaland. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Mbappe. Oh, in with a chance. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Rodrigo. Really good build-up, but no end product. Gvardiol. Can they hit on the break? Need to get back quickly here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Great ball over the top. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Haaland. Well read to put an end to that attack. Vinicius Junior. Can they take advantage? It could be for Mbappe. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Well, that's splendid play. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne could keep the ball. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Real chance. And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
A change in the offing for City. Playing it in. Oh, he's done it! Can you believe what we've just seen?
Well, that is absolutely brilliant. Just look at the athleticism. That's a wonderful goal from a top-class player.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Has the strength to hang on to it. High pressing and good high pressing. Can he play it in? Mbappe. Superbly read and executed. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Could reduce the deficit. Just straying offside. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. Mbappe in the centre. And no problems at all for the keeper. Gundogan. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. And Real Madrid have it back now. How about the cross? And he takes it on. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Real defensive resilience. Firing it towards goal. It's come off the keeper. Still could put it away. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. A real opening now. Will the fans want to see a shot? Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And there goes the final whistle. You've got to say... The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be ready as soon as the referee's whistle sounds. A fabulous prospect. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City. This could be troublesome. Well, he had just gone beyond the last defender, Stuart.
Well, that's a real shame because the through ball is really well weighted, but he just took too long to play it.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Mbappe! Oh, should have done so much better from there. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias plays alongside Manuel Akanji in central defence.
What a chance this is, Derek.
Oh, great defending. Surely. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. De Bruyne. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Oh, that's a really good run. play again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Mbappe. Is it going to be? Well, it still could be dangerous. Big chance. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Gvardiol. And Real with the ball again. Really good build-up, but no end product. De Bruyne has support. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Real might threaten on the flank. And still looking for space. Jeremy Doku. And the perfect position to read it. Rodrigo. He's in behind. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Jeremy Doku. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Manuel Akanji. Here's Kovacic. Gvardiol. He's given it away. Real in a good position out wide. Cutting in, Luka Modric. Corner for Real Madrid. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Valverde. Oh, he saved it well. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not away completely. And the attack fizzling out. Out of play, City throw. Jeremy Doku. De Bruyne. Will it be? Has to be. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Mbappe. It should be. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. And a good take under duress there. Something to worry about here. Kylian Mbappe. Nicely blocked. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Just the challenge that was required. The verdict is offside here. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Bit wasteful from City. the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And he's through here. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Foden. Very quick thinking there. Oh, great attacking play. Oh, could be. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior, good effort here, and just over the bar, albeit narrowly.
Well, there it is, confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Great effort to keep that one in play. Given away by City. Ederson. And he takes on the shots. Well, he fancied his chances, but shame about the finish ultimately. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, space if he goes inside. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. City have the ball again. And teammates around him. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. questioned him.
Marca el Manchester City con el 9 Haaland. Esta es una llamada para los tíos de Rodrigo García.
Oh, now, will it be a red card? Kovacic lost it. Foden. Vinicius Junior. The referee has given real chance. Great movement. Mbappe, in it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Wasteful from City. Carvajal. Delightful pass. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Doku. Throw into Manchester City. De Bruyne with options. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, the counter chance looks very real. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Mateo Kovacic. And having already received a yellow card, he's walking a very fine line. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both qualities will be pivotal as this important occasion unfolds. We cannot wait to find out who will prevail. Excitement in the air. The action is live. Next. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
He's in with a chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Sloppy in possession from Bayern. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Now the pressure being exerted. Elise. Minge. Now, who can he play it to? Nuno Minge. Oh, managing to beat him. And a useful cross. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Oh, pressing really high. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Oh, tremendous block. Options in the centre. Struggling to get it away. Well, nothing comes of it. Coman. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And now it is there for him. And I tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
Not the pass he had in mind. Plenty of support here. Flag raised for offside. High-octane football. We can virtually guarantee it. Two quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best. Welcome, everyone, on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Bayern Munich versus Barcelona.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Alphonso Davies plays with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Leon Goretzka plays alongside Joshua Kimmich in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. And offside all the way. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Ronald Araujo plays with Inigo Martinez in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. Possession one. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Kim Min-jae. And Barcelona winning the ball back. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, he's a natural goal scorer. He just has great awareness of space in the box. And, of course, he's a top-class finisher.
excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game. But a thrilling... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Bayern Munich taking on Liverpool.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. Alphonso Davies plays with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Big chance! And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Well, Bayern restart the game, and that should certainly shake them up a bit. Elise. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Musiala. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Alphonso Davies. Liverpool have it once again. And played in. Capable of so much better from that position. An effective challenge. Feeding it through. Chances on. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. And there's the delivery. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Michael Olise. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Well, in the final analysis, perhaps it wasn't the high percentage option.
Yeah, not the best effort to be fair. It did open up for him, he did have the space, but he just seemed to snatch at the shot.
A foul, but advantage Bayern. And will it be the leveller? And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Virgil van Dijk. Coman, he failed to hold it. Alphonso Davies. He succeeds in clearing it. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreeves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. A chance to whip it in. Less than convincing defending. A strong hand on the ball. Coman, sloppy. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Full credit. Wonderful stop. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Guerreiro. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Chance to play it in. Coman. And in with a real chance. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? The post denied him. And after all that, the keeper clutches it with glee.
Well, no wonder he's relieved. That was so close, inches away from a very good goal.
And drawing it back. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level. The defenders know they need to get tighter. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
But here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Must be frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Kane. And he stopped them in their tracks. He's in behind. Real chance. We'll take efforts like that all day long. Good high press. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Guerreiro. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. From a long way out, always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Olise. Now can they counter clinically? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Oh yes, what a pass! Can he give them the lead? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Crossed in there. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Went in strongly, decisively. No possibilities in the centre. And he knows he must thump it away. Given away by Bayern Munich. Back then to the goalkeeper. Alexis McAllister. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. Leon Goretzka. Coman. And offside, unfortunately. to hold on to the ball. The cross is on. He takes aim. Still a chance. Well, shooting from that tight angle, wishing he hadn't bothered.
Well, he went for goal, but probably not the right decision, I would say.
Oh, a big mistake. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Well, how about this? 4-3. Coman. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. Well, that one has promise. Oh, he looks threatening. Teammate available. Put to it easily, the keeper. Coman. Gravenberch. Well, you saw what the intent was, but just overcooked. Alphonso Davies. Kimmich. Surely! He got a good palm on it. Corner kick to Bayern Munich. What can they do with it? Bayern will change personnel now.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
And played in by Kimmich. It hasn't come to very much. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, what an opportunity. In it goes at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be proud of that moment. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, looking over to the referee, what's she going to do, having handed out the yellow card already? Well, really walking a tightrope, but not seeing yellow for a second time.
Well, I think the referee's right. It's not a second yellow, but he needs to be careful now.
Good-looking move. And successfully cut out. Chance to get themselves back into it. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Bayern Munich find themselves within touching distance. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. Delivery. Danger averted for now. And teammates around him. Oh, great vision. To level the match. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. Now can they counter clinically? Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Ito. The clock ticking. Time against Bayern. But still they could fight back. And he knows what he's doing defensively. And all the way through it goes to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Given away by Bayern Munich. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. What's he going to do here? Müller. Drawing it back. Foiled by Van Dijk. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
But he could give it away. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. No possibilities in the centre. Well, they've got to hope that won't come back to haunt them. A golden opportunity squandered.
Well, that should have sealed the victory. It's a real waste, I have to say.
And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chance.
Ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues. In world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players, players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game.
Mbappe! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Will Bayern restart the game? A wake-up call for them, perhaps? This looks promising out wide. Didn't go to plan in the end. Kane. Pivotal moment defensively. And players waiting in the centre. Sound piece of defending. A promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Now, what on earth happened there? Wonderful chance! And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. And passing it through. Coman. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Elects to go short. Coman. Can he convert? Palmed away by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. And he's broken free. Mbappe, can they take the lead? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And the flag raised, offside it is. Vinicius Junior. Well, annoyingly giving it away. Chances on. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Davies. Showing good patience. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Oh, he looks threatening. Plenty of support here. Rodrigo. Half-hearted clearance. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Determined defending.
Llamada para Beatriz Ronda. Su marido y sus hijos, Theo y Max,
Musiala.
esperan en recepción.
It's with Kingsley Coman. And a chance to whip it in here. Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Rudiger. Fran Garcia. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Oh, surely. And gobbled up by Courtois. Federico Valverde. The ball back with Real now. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
Just the challenge that was required. Coman. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. But they took care of the situation defensively. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Can he make it count? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Coman. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Great vision from Harry Kane. And it's come off the keeper. Coman. A chance perhaps. It was on its way in. The first half here comes to an end. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side, Stuart? A key component. So back in business here, and the challenge has been thrown down to Bayern Munich. Can they turn this match on its head? Bit of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Valverde. Might really be able to trouble them here. Giving it a try. That is how to keep it out of the net. Chance here. Constantly thwarted. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Olise. Now Harry Kane. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And support available. Ball lost by Bayern. Modric. And Valverde. Could be threatening. Upamecano. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Real using width to good effect. And it's a quality pass. Is this the moment? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. So back underway. underway. 3-1 the score. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Really clever pressing. Might be a chance to break. And fed forwards. Kane. Can they stop it going in? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Well, away they go once more, and you really sense the momentum may well be with Bayern Munich here.
Well, Bayern have changed their style of play here. They're going to sit deep, stay compact and be hard to break down, and then counter at pace when they win possession. Not always.
Oh, in with a chance! Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Well, he's certainly not alone. And he might be through here. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. So the current scoreline, 4-2. No high quality defending. That's a good looking ball. And they could do damage. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Not the best of passes, was it? It'll be a throw. Deep delivery. Well, they can keep possession now. Joshua Kimmich. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
He has teammates around him. Real chance. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Goretzka. Will it be Harry Kane? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. And passing it through. Could be in here. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Kane, in with a chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see here, Kane gets beyond the challenge of the defender so easily, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Real Madrid sloppy in possession. Harry Kane slips it through. Nicely saved. presses on. Kane. Chance here. Brilliantly blocked. Under real pressure here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, and there it is, the final whistle. Disappointment for Bayern Munich and the quest for success. The big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. Well, you could almost put this scene on a postcard. Sun shining brightly at Anfield, absolutely perfect. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Liverpool, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Kylian Mbappe starts with Rodrigo out wide. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And he's made headway. And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Bellingham. Liverpool in a position of menace. Mendy. Space for Real out wide. Who can he pick out? Excellent defending. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, again, it breaks down for them. Carvajal. Wasteful from Real Madrid. pressed hard.
Jake Cheatham, happy birthday, Jake, from all of your friends, including Mike, Trevor,
Mendy.
and Brian.
And credit due, a good intervention. So Bosley. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And possession lost by Real Madrid. Could be threatening. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Encouraging move from Liverpool. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Carvajal had pressure to deal with. And support available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. So Bosley. Now Eder Militao. Mendy has it. Perfect challenge. And a Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. McAllister. It was on its way in. And that was a very fine read. He's managed to get in behind. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, body in the way. Opportunity. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Oh, he looks threatening. He's keen on cutting in. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. Good technique displayed. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Is it going to be? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Rodrigo. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. And teammates around him. No more time left. First half is over here at Anfield. Well, underway again. Advantage Liverpool after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. And Liverpool have the ball again. Vinicius. clever pressing. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Might be a chance here. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals. Now the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Good distribution. Marvellous anticipation. Alexander-Arnold. Now what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Oh, he's through here. They had to react, and did. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. And Bellingham. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Liverpool have given it away. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Worth the try. And a decent save. Full credit. Thwarting him.
Well, that could easily have finished the game off, but what an excellent save that was.
30 minutes to go then. Given away by Real Madrid. Salah. Is it going to be? Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Teammates available. Vinicius Junior pulls it back. And that brings the attack to an end. A chance to eat into their lead. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Gakpo. McAllister. Possession ceded by Liverpool. Mbappe. And that is offside. Clean challenge. Mbappe. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a... Could reduce the deficit. He's foiled them on his own. Disadvantage Liverpool here, and they could do damage. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. Obvious offside. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Salah. And blocked for now. Might be a chance to break. Mbappe. Valverde. This is Alaba. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Just 10 minutes to go. Out for a Liverpool throw. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Mbappe. Is with Vinicius Junior. Opportunity it is. And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Virgil van Dijk. Under the full weight of the pressure. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Under some pressure. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Gakpo. And there's the final whistle. A massive setback as they try to... When you look at it this way, it's pretty simple. A win, and they will be assured of survival. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if things go in their favour, he must finish! Oh, a goal! And that certainly hurts their push to avoid relegation.
Well, they're making it hard for themselves. They need to show a massive improvement here.
It did look on for them, but not to be. It's a good-looking ball. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Electing to shoot. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. And the short option preferred. prevented it from going over the line. Coman. Kane. Shaping to shoot. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Camavinga. Well, we can't be too critical. Throw-in coming up here. Coman. Now Harry Kane. A very timely interception. Incisive pass. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Kane. Bayern have given us away. But he's certainly not alone. But timely defending when it mattered. And Bayern able to win the ball back. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Camavinga. And Real Madrid have it back now. Attacking possibilities for Real. Oh, nice ball over the top. And a no-nonsense clearance. Vinicius Junior. And playing it back. It needs an accurate cross. So Real pushing to add to the lead. It's a corner. And taken short. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Guerrero. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Alphonso Davies. Oh, that's a really good run. And a goal kick is the outcome. Rodrigo. A very effective challenge put in. Will it happen for them? Chance to equalise. Oh, it's in! And that really helps the cause, but they need at least another.
Well, that could change everything. Suddenly, there's a totally different atmosphere inside here. Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Real might threaten on the flank. Oh, did so well to deny him. Joshua Kimmich. And a tidy tackle. Alphonso Davies. Real Madrid coming away with it. Mbappe. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Leon Goretzka. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Can he find the right pass? And fine reading of the situation. Kane. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Harry Kane! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Room to roam for the Merengues here. Mbappe. Chance to finish. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Might lead to a chance. That's someone to play it to. Strong hand on that one. Eder Militao. Well, from one flank to the other, but overhit. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Getting forward. Can he put it away? And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. They are enjoying plenty of space here, Bayern. Joshua Kimmich. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Eder Militao. Camavinga. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. He's going forward well here. Options in the centre. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Oh, what on earth has happened? He's missed it, and what a glorious chance it was.
Well, it's a bad miss. He really should score there. Well, there it is. Confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Harry Kane.
Informamos de que todas las motos aparcadas en las aceras colindantes al estadio
Far from a smooth challenge. Will the referee produce a card? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
In the right place to cut out the pass. Real in a good position out wide. The cross is on. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Really closing him down. And Real come away with it. Now, options are plenty. That's a good-looking ball. And woodwork rather than net on that occasion, Stuart.
Well, you can see the relief from the keeper. He thought that was going in. I certainly did.
Goretzka. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Jude Bellingham. Just needs to stay calm. A goal that is out of this world. I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible. Into the last 20 minutes. He's given the ball away unnecessarily. On the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Being pressed hard. Very quick thinking there. And support available. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. The inside route looks promising. Managed to get it out of there. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Vinicius Junior. Federico Valverde. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And how about the short corner? Clear foul. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Rodrigo. Superbly read and executed. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. Can he finish? And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. And a fine tackle. Well, beaten easily here. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, they need to get bodies back. Oh, surely! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Spot on with that tackle. Plenty of support here. That's a good pass. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Coman. And showing fine vision. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well-timed tackle. Mendy.